What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today we have a beta rebuild. We are here in the CCP, and today is the day that most people are going to get him from the pass. So let's quickly talk about his abilities, and then we're going to showcase gameplay. So this guy, he actually is the first one to get the steady buff, which means he doesn't let the opponent glance, which is really nice. He gets that against tech champions, fam. And he also has a winner when it comes to a relic, and it says that the Thor relic increases the potency of his personal buffs by 25%. So you always want to have the Thor relic on him. Now, when you charge a heavy attack, you can actually charge it for an extended duration, and you gain an unstoppable buff. Now, every 0.4 seconds, you also gain intensify buffs, which max out at 5, which is really nice. And you always want to charge your heavy attack while you have 2 bars of power, because while you have less than 2 stacks of intensify, the opponent is intimidated. But when you get to 5, they are actually infuriated, which is going to make them aggressive, and then you can actually hit them with your special 2, and if you do that, you actually gain 20 charges if you max out your intensifies, and for 20 hits you attack the opponent. That basically means your buffs are going to be paused, which is really nice. And also, if you release the heavy, you get a grip passive which bypasses unstoppable. Now, for his shocks, there is a 10% chance to inflict a shock on the opponent with your basic attacks. It's a little low, but you'll see that if they added more chance on that, that would be broken. And when those shocks expire, you deal a burst of damage. Now, you can start a combo with a medium attack, and that's going to speed up the process, and that also is going to happen when you throw a special 1. And with your specials, your shocks on the opponent your last hit of the specials refreshes all shocks on the opponent, and all shocks are paused during the opponent's special attacks, and better rebuild special 2. It's not on the special 1 because the special 1 here, you actually get a Fury which can stack up to 3 times. And during this attack, the potency of personal burst is increased by 200%, which means you always want to throw the SP1 once those shocks are about to expire. And it's going to help you a lot too, because it's going to speed up the process during the SP1. And then the special 2, you get an energized buff, which is really nice. The potency of that gets increased because of those intensifies, and also every single of those lightning hits is going to inflict more shocks on the opponent. So his awakened ability is actually pretty good. You increase the potency of your burst by 40%. First, I'm going to showcase him without the sig though, and then you also reduce the cold thunder cooldown by 10%. And this is, I think, the biggest part here. While a personal unstoppable buff is active, damage taken is reduced by 100%. So let's say you charge a heavy attack and you get hit, you're going to take no damage. Like, you're going to see right now what I'm talking about. So first off, here we got 200k health, and this is a 7-star rank 1 beta rebuild unawakened. This is basically what he's going to do when you get him from the pass. So with this guy, you want to actually, if you get lucky, there is a chance you get shocks on the opponent. So what you want to do is always go for a special 2. And once you get a shock on the opponent, you do not want to start a combo with a medium attack. You can do the medium attack as like the 4th hit of the combo, but you just don't want to start it. Like here, I shouldn't have punished that special, but it doesn't matter too much, because my special 2 is going to refresh those shocks anyway. So as you can see, we did the heavy thing right there. It's pretty easy to do. But I'm also going to showcase a realistic scenario too, where it's not gonna go too well. So we do a medium there, and as you can see, the expiration of those shocks is really fast during the special 1, and he's just dead from 1. He's just dead from 1 SP2 SP1, and that was 39 seconds for 200k health pool. Now moving up to almost 700k, and this is the exact same beta rebuild. So we're gonna go for the same rotation. So basically, like I said, once you get a shock on the opponent, you do not really want to throw mediums, you do not want to start your combo with mediums. Like here, I got a shock really early on. I'm not close to my special 2 to actually refresh them, so I'm not gonna do a starting medium combo. I always start with the light, but I'm still doing medium as the last ones, because you do not want to speed up the expiration on those shocks. And as you can see, we get 3. So by the time you get to special 2, if you got 3 or more, you should consider yourself lucky, because 10% chance is not that much. So we charge our heavy attack here, and I think this is a scenario where it's not going to go too well. So, he's just not dashing at me. But as you can see, we got hit. We got hit there. We took some damage. So if this was a Sig 200 beta rebuild, you would take 0 damage. And as you can see, it doesn't matter here, because we are still going to connect our special 2, refresh all those shocks. So Sig 200 beta rebuild takes 0 damage from that. and that's huge. And I'm also gonna explain what happens if you don't want to go for the heavy SP2 thingy on the last clip. So the special one here, as you can see, our shocks, they exploded, but once you have those combo pausers there, we got 10, they actually get refreshed back. So you deal the burst of damage, but they come back. So that's basically the difference. If you don't have this combo pause, the shocks are not gonna come back. They're still gonna explode, but they're not gonna come back. So as you can see, our buffs are also paused, intensify, furies, and energize. But once we do one more hit, those are gonna start to unpause, because those are our buff pausers. And as you can see there, I threw the SP1 early, but it doesn't matter too much. Before like they expire, we'll get like 3 furies, so we're dealing like so much damage. So yeah, that was a bit of a realistic scenario. That could happen in something like BG's, but as you can see, not that bad for sure. And now we'll move on to the rank 2 beta rip build, which, yeah, I'm definitely going to be taking him to rank 2. I'm not sure if I'll take him to rank 3, but honestly, I might. He's pretty strong and very fun to use as well. I don't think he's a defender, but man, he's pretty strong. So again, we do not want to punch that with a medium because it's going to start expiring our shock a lot faster. There's 2 shocks, really nice. 3 shocks, that's pretty great. If you get 3, like I said, you should consider yourself lucky. So I'm gonna go for the heavy charge there. I think the same thing is gonna happen here. He's not dashing for some reason. We are gonna take the hit, but it doesn't matter. Let's go to show you how good this Sig is. It just makes up for that bad AI basically, which is really good. So that is the Thor relic. We get the aptitude, it increases our buffs as well. And here I'm gonna go for my SP1, and look at how much damage that's gonna deal, man. That's crazy damage. That took like half his health. How much was that? We can see there's a lot of, okay, 220,000. This is unboosted gameplay, no synergies or anything. We got only 1 fury, bro, 1 fury, and that is 8 shocks. It's not that easy. It's not that hard to get 8 shocks, you know. At this point, I just do 1 more SP1. It's game over. It's crazy, dude. It's pretty fast. It's like 700k healthful. Just destroyed in let's see, 1 minute and 8 seconds. That's crazy. Now moving on to the last clip. So this is going to be what happens. Those 2 fights. This is the smaller Star-Lord. This is gonna be what happens if you don't want to do the heavy charge thing. So you'll see in the next fight what's gonna happen here. So we'll start actually with that nice buff, which doesn't let him glance. Doesn't matter for Star-Lord, but for other tank champions, it does. So yeah, we got 1 shock there. Do not want to do medium because I don't want it to expire faster. I think now, oh no, I'm not dashing in there. Okay. So we're gonna throw the special 2 immediately. So what's gonna happen here is, you know, our energize is not paused. We do not have intensify. So that's not going to increase our potency on anything. But we still get the shocks and we still get the pause. And at this point, I'm just going to throw in SP1. And we're just going to do 1 more medium so I can speed it up. You always want to throw the SP1 when they're like almost like half, so you can get the damage. So what happened there is we dealt normal damage. The only thing though is those shocks, when they expired, if he survived, they wouldn't come back. Like, you're going to see it in the next fight. Like, let me just speed up this. We're going to do the exact same rotation, just going to go for a special 2 without the heavy charge. Just so you can see. Let's speed this up. We actually got 3 shocks. That's pretty good. 4 shocks. Oh, dang. It's a lot of damage. So yeah, go for the special 2. This is going to put us at 8. There we go. Now, at this point, I don't care about the mediums. I actually want them to consume faster. So we're going to go for the medium. Dash in. And yeah, check this out. So we're going to throw the SP1. And check this out. So we do not get the shocks back. So they do expire. They do deal some nice damage. But they don't come back. So you only want to do this in like shorter fights, ideally. Because here I'm basically going to have to like build up the shocks again. I'm probably going to go for another special 2. Or maybe not. I mean, I got 2 shocks. Let's see what I decide to do. Okay, I decided to go for SP1s. Yeah, those are not coming back. But we'll still get the refresh on the last hit. So yeah, only in like shorter fights you want to do this. But yeah, the Awakening of Beta Ray build, I think I really like that Unstoppable where you take no damage if you get hit, because you saw there like two scenarios there where we got hit and we would take 0 damage if it was stick to 100. So if it happened here where we're actually stick to 100, the damage was going to be better, and here we're going to die. So yeah, that is Beta Ray build basically. I do like his Sig a lot. Hopefully we can dupe him in the future somehow with like maybe gems, because he actually doesn't need it. And I would say the Sigs matter a lot too. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Beta Ray build. Let me know what you guys think. I'm personally going to take him to rank 2 for sure. And I will think about rank 3 from, you know, doing the Crucible. But I think he is rank 3 worthy even if he's unawakened. So I'm definitely going to have to think about that. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think about Beta Ray build. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.